Guys, I've said this before and I want to say it again. I got to say this up front. Number one, if you like the weekly Street Fighter streams, support them. What I mean by that is there's other games I could be playing right now, new releases that people want to see. And I could easily say, okay, Street Fighter's on hiatus. Personally, I don't want to do that, and I'm sticking with Street Fighter, but it has to remain a supportive stream. It can't be a stream that's the slowest stream of the week for me, okay? That's number one. Number two, the responsibility of support should not be on one or two people. You know, Jaxx, when he's around, he's a very generous person, and he always contributes to the Street Fighter streams. It shouldn't be Jaxx Raxxor $50 tip, and that's all we get tonight. Like, that's ridiculous. This isn't a Jaxx Raxxor Street Fighter stream, you know? This is for everyone. So if you like the fact that I'm keeping this in the rotation and you like seeing it every Friday night, please support it. If not, it may be taken out of the rotation so that I can focus on the other new releases that people will support and come out for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the attendance isn't good on the Street Fighter streams. It is, but we got to have consistent support too, okay?
This isn't a Jaxx Raxxor Street Fighter stream. Yeah, Phil, it kinda is. And I knew I had made a video covering this exact topic already, but we're going to listen to a clip from tonight's stream here in a minute, and it just never changes. He's trying to defend his begging and how nobody contributes, and it shouldn't just be on Jaxx. He says, quote, "The responsibility of support should not be on one or two people." Since when? I just dropped a video 2 weeks ago showing how the majority of his tips come from 7 fucking people. Literally. And what a surprise, one of those 7 people is who we're talking about tonight. Now, I had to edit the clip because he rambled on for a while and there was dead air, but it still wound up a 2.5-minute clip. So get ready for it, and keep in mind that the responsibility of support should not be on one or two people.
Jaxx, you said you tipped again? No, didn't come through. I'm shouting out every tip, Jaxx. I don't know. How long ago did you tip? Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, this is so weird. For some reason... Wow, actually, it's more than that, too, just so you know. More tips came through. Not all of the fucking tip notifications came through tonight. I don't know why. I'm taking a look here. Now, it says here, there was a $10 tip from someone saying, "I'm enjoying the stream, keep it up," but there's no name. So there was a $10 tip that came through. Again, I guess the fucking notifications aren't coming through. This sucks. This sucks because they've been coming through all week, and now it's going to start like this. Like every possible thing this week, my internet's down now. Everything's going to annoy me, right? Every possible thing. Then we've got, see, this is weird. I got this notification for the $2 tip saying Wumba is Dalsim hard to use. No notification came through. Get this. I'm trying to see how much this is. See, here's the other problem too. This is another problem. When I don't get the notification through an email, it doesn't show me the correct amount. Okay, 150. It's a $150 tip from Jaxx. That's what it is. So thank you, Jaxx, for an insanely huge $150 tip. Now, we don't have time for a poll or anything. I'm just going to throw some stuff on so I can just wear something for the next half hour, all right? So, Jaxx, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Otherwise, it was a pretty slow night. But this is awesome. Obviously, this is going to help a lot. And especially because I missed my fucking stream yesterday because this bullshit that happened with my internet. So he says the following. Good matches so far. You may want to consider using drive impact to break through folks who are holding down the drive parry. Perhaps drive impact or the drive counter if you're stuck. I don't think drive impact beats drive parry, does it? Not to my knowledge, does it? I don't think so. Alright, I just tossed some stuff on. Random hat and vest. And I guess glasses too, all at once. Thanks to Jaxx. Thank you, Jaxx. Excuse me. Oh my god.
Yes, thank you, Jaxx, for the very generous tip. And here's your reward. I'm gonna burp right in your fucking face. And you're gonna sit there, you're gonna thank me for it, and you're gonna give me more money next week. Because that's what a pay pig does. They give money, they get humiliated, and they come back and give more. I love it. But the clip starts with Jaxx tagging DSP repeatedly and telling him that he tipped him, but he must have missed it. Phil says, quote, no, it didn't come through. I'm shouting out every tip, Jaxx, unquote. He then checks again and is shocked when he sees that a bunch of tips didn't show up. Now, Go back and watch the clip if you need to. He makes it sound like there's a bunch of tips he missed, and all this support came flooding in, when in reality, there were 2 tips. Now, they ended up totaling $160, but that's because $150 came from one person that, remember, shouldn't be responsible for supporting the entire Street Fighter stream. Now, Phil had $9 up there before this happened, and 5 of it had already come from Jaxx. That means of the $169 he's received, 155 of it came from Action Jackson. Now, at this point, I left a small part in there, but I cut the rest out because he was just rambling. But he says that he can't tell exactly how much the tip is. It's so fucking petty. He's whining about not getting the email, so he doesn't know the correct amount of the tip. He's literally crying about the $2 or whatever it is that PayPal takes. So because the total that he gets is $146 and not exactly $150, he's making a big deal about it. Phil, first off, you've gotten $150 tips many times. You should know the standard amount that PayPal takes out for that. And let's just say he really doesn't know. Let's say he's drunk out of his mind at this point in time, which he probably is, let's be honest. But just round the fucking tip up to $150. Why do you have to be like that? Why do you have to get a $1.99 tip and then round it down to $1? It's so greedy, man. But then Phil thanks Jaxx for the tip and says it was a pretty slow night and that this is awesome because it's really going to help out a lot. Now think back to the original clip, how the responsibility of support shouldn't be on one person, and how Jaxx shouldn't have to support the entire Street Fighter stream. And here we are, getting close to 2 years later since he originally said that, and what's changed? You notice how Phil always says he's changed? He's a better person, he doesn't do all that stuff he used to do, and that we just make this shit up, and none of it's really true. Then you get little shit like this where it's so easy to prove what type of liar and scumbag he really is. And speaking of being a liar and scumbag, get ready for the next video I'm gonna drop. Now, I couldn't include this in To Catch a Pay Pig because the clip was like 8 minutes, and he just went on forever. But when I heard this, I knew it needed to be brought back up. So it shouldn't take but a day or two to get this video ready, but I do gotta break the clips down properly. But I promise you, when you hear what he says, your mouth is gonna be open. You're gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you even say this? And just to give you a little hint, it includes Wingsofredemption and his wife. So get ready for that one. It'll be out in a few days. So I'll talk to y'all very soon. Thank you for riding with me. And as always, a fucking go. Groove back, vibe back, Phil. You done fucked up now.